Hey, what's up, gamers? It's AJ again from 1212 Games with another 12-minute gameplay video for you. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a 12-minute taste of the 2024 tactical RPG Unicorn Overlord. Let me just get the music back on and we'll get underway here. So, we're not quite at the very beginning. The game kind of opens with some fairly lengthy cutscenes and some introductory gameplay, but we're picking up pretty much right after all that. And the setup, um, all you really need to know is that the Queen of Cornea was revolted against by a guy calling himself Galerius. I think it was like a former general of hers who raised his own army and rebelled. And she had her top lieutenant take her son to safety with like a unicorn ring or something like that. While she made her final stand, and her lieutenant Joseph took her son Alan to this remote island where they've basically been in hiding for several years. Meanwhile, the general took over Cornea, killed the queen, and took over the surrounding kingdoms as well, and has created this basically evil empire. And his army, or some of his soldiers, have finally apparently tracked down Alan years later, and that's where we're picking up now, or Alain, I think it's Alain. So without further ado, escape. I won't get into all that.
They will be ours.
There he is.
We march. Onward.
Go. The graphics in this are really quite nice. This game was developed by Vanillaware, which you may know from Grim War and Odin Sphere, which were both originally on the PS2, but have since each received remakes on PS4 and I think Switch and other consoles. And this was published by Atlas, which is no stranger to fantastic RPGs. Being a swords and sorcery tactical RPG, this game does share some traits with like Fire Emblem, for instance.
Easy now.
It's pretty cool. So if you're a fan of that series, you probably enjoy this game as well. Like I said, this is very near the beginning, so there's still a lot of tutorial, I guess, to get through.
The path is set.
And that's Alan's friend, Scarlet. We don't really know too much about her as of yet.
Victory grows ever closer.
Except that when we first see her, she's in some sort of like cathedral. And then Ellen was training with another guy named Lex, who I guess is another one of their friends.
The time is at hand. Onward. For the liberation. I'm up. Yes, sir. So, what next? Sure thing. On it. I'm up.
Alright, let's see how Lex does. Taking a beating here.
Damn it.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. By your word.
So Joseph to the rescue once more.
This isn't gonna end well.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Okay, there we go. So just swap Lex for Joseph. Now let's try this.
Hold fast.
Nice.
Are you okay?
The battle is won. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Pretty awesome. I don't know who Chloe is. We haven't met her yet. Guess, maybe she's another one of Joseph's pupils. Or Alan and Lex's friends.
I just want to sleep.
Nice. Throwing some shade at Lex.
Sure thing. You got it. Yes, sir. We march. To me. The time is at hand. The path is set.
Awaiting your command. As you wish. I shall hold nothing back. Stand true! Glory to the liberation! A trivial undertaking.
You got it.
I have arrived.
I'm here. I've arrived.
By your word.
Tis a deficient plan.
That's weird. Trying to select them all to go fight those guys.
You'll be okay.
Oh,
You don't stand a chance.
Guess what's up.
I have you.
Score one for Lex.
Alright, guess that'll work.
I'll not fail you. As you wish.
I'm up. Ready. Yes, sir.
Come. fight in me yet. For the liberation. What would you ask? By your word.
The time is at hand. Onward.
A lot of the combat
Gaze
kind of
upon
plays
the face
out
of your
automatically.
demise.
I don't know if it'll allow me to get more granular with it as time goes by.
Glory to the liberation!
Like as I learn the game, or if it's just always like that.
I've not chosen my grave yet. Awaiting your command.
Oh, wait, let's see if I can highlight.
The path is set.
I shall hold nothing back.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. I'll guard you!
Stand true! I fight in me yet. Come.
Nice.
I have you. The battle is won. My steed demands rest. Gaze upon the face of your demise. Hold fast.
Nice.
I fight in me yet. A trivial undertaking.
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that's E for excellent. Like E is in what comes after the first four letters of the alphabet.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the Cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
Ah, the plot thickens.
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
A lot of exposition there, but I mean, it is an RPG, so that's to be expected.
And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we've reached solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Okay. So, that's as good a place as any to wrap up. So thank you for watching. If you have already seen this game or played it, I hope you enjoyed this look back at it. And if you haven't, you should definitely check it out, especially if you're a fan of Vanillaware's past games or fantasy and or strategy games in general. But as always, thanks for watching, and till the next time.